Are you ready? A few months ago, we bought a ton of As Seen on TV tools and products, and we put their absurd infomercial claims to the test. But there was one absurdity that we forgot in all of that testing, and that was the legend himself, Billy Mays.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
For most of us, Billy Mays was that voice in the back of your head every time you walked into your house after school as a kid.
Billy Mays here for the Big City Slider Station.
It's all just in your head.
He was just screaming something at you on TV, telling you need to buy it right now because it's going to fix all your problems. So along with Billy's Mighty Putty, I've bought that and a bunch of other As Seen on TV stuff that we're going to test out today. Let's get into it. First up, as I mentioned, we've got the legend himself, Billy Mays, with one of his, I think, more famous products besides OxyClean, and that is Mighty Putty. And I'll tell you what, Bill, you should be rolling over in your grave right now because look at what they did to your product. Look at this packaging, Billy.
You shitting me?
This is not something you would stand for, my friend. I wouldn't walk into my home after a long day of middle school and get screamed at during TRL by you in order to sell a product that came with a white piece of paper and a tube of green goo. So out of the gate, I am thoroughly disappointed. I'm sure if we watch this infomercial, there's gonna be some extreme claims. So let's put it to the test. Joe said that we spent $24.99 on these 3 tubes here. Back in the day, Billy was selling this stuff for $12.95. Inflation, damn it. Okay, so out the gate, I gotta be honest, I'm getting major Flex Seal vibes here, Billy. The real question is, who knocked off who? Was Phil first? Was Billy first? Do people even realize that there's a huge beef there? Where was Phil when Billy was out partying? Nobody knows.
He was special.
So we got some extreme claims here. You can fix your truck. You can fix every single tool that you own. You can fix cracked tile. What's hilarious is we use a product like this all the time in our woodworking to fill cracks and voids, and it's essentially just a 2-part epoxy that you kind of put together. These claims are not extreme enough for me yet though. Here we go.
Has the strength to pull this fully loaded 80,000 pound tractor trailer.
Yes! We've got a metal plate, we've got a bunch of Mighty Putty, and we are towing an 80,000 pound semi-truck. I don't have an 80,000 pound semi-truck, but I have a Ford F-250, a Ford Ranger, and a mini truck, and I think we can make something epic happen. Here's our new toy, the mini truck here, and she's not quite road ready yet, mostly because they don't really approve zip ties for holding on stuff here in Pennsylvania, so the only option that I can see to fix this is some Mighty Putty.
Mighty Putty.
So, according to the infomercial, first thing that you want to do is remove the plastic. Joe, how old is this stuff?
Brand new.
It's brand new? So this product's still on shelves. Amazon, oh, they're the ones who bent us over for 25 bucks. Yeah. Phil would crush that price. $12.95 back in 2000 when our boy Billy Mays was doing his thing. Okay, so make sure you bust out your brand new pocket knife, and then you want to get a chunk of it. Like I said, we use like another similar product that we use to fill cracks and voids. We're gonna milk it till it's milky. Just milk it. Milk.
Okay.
It is turning white. The stuff that we use on epoxy and tables is black. Yeah, this is epoxy. That's epoxy too. The black stuff though gets all over your hands. It's the worst. Essentially what we want to do here, we just want to get these lights stuck on there. Now, Billy says in the video, he's like, this is not glue.
Mighty Putty is not a glue, but a super powered epoxy.
This is a super ultra strong adhesive epoxy that can stick anything to anything. So we're gonna test that literally right now. Okay, we've got a light, we've got metal on painted metal, which is the perfect surface for adhering things to. In case you guys were wondering, it's the worst surface to adhere things to. Oh, all right. What'd you say the dry time was, Joe?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? We better go build something else with some Mighty Putty while it dries. Be right back.
12 seconds later.
I literally turned my back and it already failed. Now, most of you are gonna say, hey, John, it's a completely improper use of the putty. And that's where I would reply to you and say, the dude was sticking everything and anything together with the putty.
80,000 pound tractor trailer.
How the hell are you gonna tell me this is an improper use? I'm pretty sure he stuck something on the side of a house. This time, what we'll do, give it a little better shot. We're gonna clamper. Give her a little clamperoo, Joe. What do you think?
I like it. In your handling expertise, whose white stuff is better, Phil Swift or Billy Mays so far?
So far, Phil Swift's white stuff leaps and bounds better. Phil's white stuff has just built an empire. Phil's got an empire of white stuff. Billy's empire of white stuff didn't work out so good for him. Damn! All right, so we've got 2 metal plates here. These are 1/4 inch. We got some holes in them, and I'm degreasing them to get the best adhesion we possibly can. There's some holes to get a little bit of seepage inside of them. Besides getting them to bare metal on bare metal, I don't really know what else to do. So I'm gonna take this whole stick. There's like a $10 stick, $8 stick of Billy Mays green rod. We're gonna make ourselves a little Billy Mays plate here. And then we're gonna tow the heaviest thing I got. The Ranger, obviously. It's nice and sticky.
Does it feel different than your other epoxy putty?
Yeah, it's way stickier. The other stuff, you can like put it into holes and stuff. From the looks of Billy's video, there was some stuff going on like this. Now, clean face. I'm just gonna mush, squish, and gush it down. But then I don't wanna leave anything to chance, Joe. So we're gonna put the mighty putty in a mighty clamp here. Some squeeze out there. There we go. Oh yeah. All right. Clean face, clean face. Oh, look. There you go. Go home. That is awkward. That is weird. When you're playing with Billy Mays' white stuff, it gets weird. This needs to dry. Mini truck fix needs to dry. So let's hop into the next product and then we'll come back to these. Up next, we've got the Auto Hammer.
The world's first one-handed automatic hammer.
And I gotta be honest, I've never heard of this thing, but Joe was in the annals of the internet and pulled this out of the annal of the internet. You had to search pretty hard for this one, huh?
Yeah, they don't make it anymore. I got it off eBay.
She's discontinued off of eBay. How much, 21?
Like 20 bucks.
20 bucks? Look at this infomercial.
Does your old hammer have you fumbling with nails
Yes, my old hammer makes me fumble with nails.
and smashing your fingers?
Oh, my fingers.
Not anymore. Introducing the Auto Hammer, the world's first one-handed automatic hammer. Just drop in a handful of nails, press the button, and hammer away. It's that easy.
There's no f***ing way this works. There's zero chance. When I saw it, I thought it was just gonna hold nails, which is like super common nowadays. A hammer will have like a detent like this for nails in it. But this thing, you can supposedly load it up and it will shoot a nail out so you can hammer it. That is insane. Let's see what else is in the box. It's so prime as seen on TV. It's literally labeled with it. This thing is a relic, people. It's probably older than Joe. What year was this made?
2009.
This is some shitty looking hammer for being only 15 years old. These directions are phenomenal. Open the end cap of the handle and then place the hammer in a vertical position with the chamber facing up. Next, be sure to load nails head first into the chamber. Okay, it is important that you load the nails head first as shown for proper operation. That's 6. Always hold the auto hammer at a 45-degree angle. While holding to press the release button with your thumb, one nail will automatically drop down the handle and will be magnetically held to the head. Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my God, it worked! Oh, I need wood! Oh my gosh. Now that I've got wood, I simply, damn you. Try again. Here, let's see if I can get this to go in. It's in, pull out, you're not releasing. So you gotta get the flip down here. Hold, see that? Just pops right out. Damn you. Stay in the wood. Yes! Oh, that sucked. Next. Tack. The hammer has got a very, very small, oh boy, now they're just falling out. Maybe I was touching the release. The ergonomics of the handle absolutely suck. But this concept, the brilliance button, bro. The problem is this action doesn't stick in the wood. Get back to your home. It like doesn't want to stay in because it keeps going back into the hammer. It just, like the plasticiness of it.
I didn't know this was a problem that required solving was, oh, okay.
Isn't that interesting? Awful. It has so much potential. If you go back, yeah. Now, that's what I did a few times, but I kept. Cut footage. 45. Come on, that's 42. You don't have to like flick it. Just put your hand down. There you go. Come on, Sam.
Damn it.
Don't GD it.
Right.
You're done?
Yeah.
Maybe you just gotta go quap. Here's where the fault is. If you look in here, there's not a lot of room for this thing to pull out without getting clobbered. So like if you go down too much, it pulls back in. So you hit it and then you gotta just, it's gotta be perfect. I don't know why the hammer sucks so much. Here's a $300 stiletto and it's not that hard. Yeah, I guess it is. Hey! It's not like a framing nail hammer. Like you would be using this, I think, on like little rinky-dink things. I don't know, dude. It's super gimmicky, but it was a ton of fun. Like this was a great find, Joe. We're probably gonna have to put it on our wall of shitty hammers over there. It's going on the wall. Yeah, definitely don't waste your money on it, but that was fun. Next. Up next, The Air Dragon, you calm down. This is a mobile inflator that requires no batteries, no recharging. You simply plug it into your car, which means it's gonna be elite. Joe found this thing for 55 bucks. This is the worst handle on a tool I have ever held.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I kid you not. I have gigantic hands. Look how big that thing is. I can't, if I'm holding it in the back.
That's a huge bitch.
Sam, you gotta put your paws on this. Put your hand on it first and then let me watch the infomercial because I'm sure it's gonna clear up all my questions. How big is that handle?
That's a lot.
That's a comedically large handle. Feels like a dragon. All right, let's watch this infomercial.
How do you inflate things?
Fantastic, it's British.
That's all for shits and giggles.
Everything's funnier with a British accent. I can't do a British accent. I just sound like a yinzer. That's what a Pittsburgher is called. It's got a little bit of a Pittsburgh slang to their voice. Might sound something like, you's gonna go down there to North Shore this weekend and watch the Steelers beat up on a Brownies. That's my British. Doesn't sound like British at all. Anyway.
Those dirty hoses at a petrol station, or even worse, your mouth? Unleash the Air Dragon from JML.
Oh, we've got petrol and dirty hoses. This poor guy is pumping up his bike tires. This guy's blowing up a kiddie pool and he's gonna pass out. The Air Dragon. This is glorious. Here's my question though. How is that asshole that's blowing up a kid's inflatable toy in the middle of a field gonna plug it into something? You sons of bitches.
Air Dragon fills your tires fast.
Do we have any completely deflated vehicular tires? The best part is it plugs into a cigarette adapter. I don't have any cigarette adapters near me. So I guess our only option is to just go put it on a vehicle.
The only thing I'm curious about is the PSI. How do you know outside of a reader?
Because it stops when the set pressure is reached.
Oh!
Oh, pew, pew, pew. It has a lock on it, thank the Lord, except it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, the lock's to not let it go, not to hold it. Literally has a safety, look at that. I can't press that because it's so safe to blow air out of the Dragon. So unsafe, I guess. Golly, where the hell did you find this stuff, Joe? All right, we don't know what the status of the mini truck battery is, so Sam's here to save the day with it. We do have a cigarette outlet if you want to go around the other side, Joe. This is a right-hand driver, just like our British Dragon here. We've got this over here. The one problem we are having right now with the mini truck, if you could excuse us, is we do not have a key to turn it on. So I don't know how the hell we're gonna do this, Sam.
Oh, you can turn the screwdriver.
Can we? Yeah. Oh! Let's go, Dragon. There's only one shot at this, Joe. The wheels are made in Japan. Everything's written in English. 21, 3, 4, 5, let's go. It's working! This is the worst of all time, but it is inflating. It should stop when it gets to 25. That is exquisite graphics. This is what a whole generation missed out on, because that was the way everything looked when I was a child.
Wait until you get to the lizard cam later.
The lizard cam? Can't wait! We're at 16, Pula. 19. 19 and a half. She's shaking now. She's dancing. She's putting everything she got into it. We're almost there. She's gonna drain the battery out of the truck. 24 and a half, 25. It's supposed to stop. Come on, Dragon. I'm calling it. Woo, baby. That Dragon, those fumes, that's a match made in heaven. Gotta be honest with you guys. These assholes got one over on whoever the hell was buying it, because the fact you need a cigarette outlet really makes it non-usable on anything except for a vehicle, or your vehicle would be parked so close. Now, my guess is back in 1987 when they were selling these, you could probably buy plugs that came with it, you know, just to expand the capabilities. But all in all, hell of a product here, Dragon Breath King, Dragon Air Dragon. This thing, it sucks. But while we're over here, let's check on the Putty. The moment of truth, it's been about 16 minutes. I know it said 15, but we were busy. I'm gonna take it off. She's holding pretty strong. I gotta be honest. The flake on the back, I mean, it's doing its job here. Look at that. Oh, I can even, okay. We better try to tow a truck with it.
That's a great idea.
So our contraption is dry. The Putty is now peeling off of the edges. We've cleaned it up a bit. You can see we've got a completely hardened hole here on both sides, which means adhesion is at maximum levels. We've got it hooked up to some carabiners here, which means that now we must drag things around the parking lot in the freezing cold. For you. Thank you for the subscription. The Ranger is properly warmed up after 15 minutes, which is its typical warming. We're throwing the 250 into neutral. What we're gonna attempt here is for Sam to pull away. And then once there's tension, we will see if it can drag this glorious beast of a machine here. Go ahead, Sam. Slow.
Should we watch out?
All it could do is smack me in the face, potentially knock me out.
Should be okay. I'm not too worried about it.
All right, Mighty Putty. Whoa, it's a battle. It's a battle. Break, break, break. Hold on, you clowns. I mean, the Ranger is pulling, I don't even know how much that thing weighs. We don't have an 80,000 pound tractor trailer, but it's towing that thing backwards. Watch your, don't. I gotta say, Phil had way more extreme tests there. We can't quite afford a tractor trailer yet. I've told you guys, you gotta subscribe. It's getting out of control, the expenses here. But Billy, with the Mighty Putty, premier product, Billy. Thank you very much. I'm calling that a success. On to the next one. Up next, we've got the Bit 360.
The revolutionary 6-in-1 screwdriver.
Coming in at a whopping $8 when they were selling this sucker on TV. Joe spent $24. Damn you, inflation. If you thought that a multi-use screwdriver with multiple bits couldn't get better, the Bit 360 made it better. Look at this infomercial.
Revolutionary 6-in-1 screwdriver, where all you do is slide, twist, and lock the right bit for the perfect fit every time.
Whoever the hell this asshole is, thinking he's Phil Swift or Billy Mays, can literally go and... No, I'm kidding. This dude don't got shit on our boys. He should probably grow a beard.
Time to be a man.
The tool itself is a kind of a cool concept. So the auto hammer and the Bit 360 could be the two most revolutionary tools I've ever witnessed. What essentially happens is you take this and you can turn it to whatever bit you want. I want a Phillips head number 2. Too bad, you're getting a square drive. I think you're supposed to do it from this side. You turn it and you can see what you're getting. So there's your number 2 Phillips head. So I gotta be honest, it's actually kind of cool. The bulkiness of it I don't like, and it honestly feels like complete and utter dog shit in every other element of the screwdriver. But if you are ever with any of those assholes that remodeled homes at some point in, like, let's say pre-1991, and they were using Phillips flatheads, squares, spacks, screwing all kinds of stupid shit into your house, this could come in handy. I could really see how. Let's hit a few screws. It doesn't ratchet, which I don't like. Bit 360, if you ratcheted, this could be the most glorious tool to ever exist. We might have to rip this off. We're just gonna launch our own. The Bit 720. What do you guys think? 100,000 likes. I'll do it.
No more of these like pulls.
Here's an assortment of random things, not sponsored, that we just so happen to have laying around the shop. This screw itself is a Phillips. It's a Phillips and a square. So essentially what I can do here is find the perfect Phillips. The idea of this tool is pretty cool. Like, is it worth 25 bucks? No. This is the Linus Tech Type screwdriver that I ran over with my skid steer, and I don't know where the rest of the bits went. But the bits themselves, the ratchetability of it, I'm gonna take all day and then store the bits back here in the ass over that changeability, because I will say once you're doing this, like, that is kind of a pain in the ass. I feel like though this was kind of before its time, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like it.
Like it was a bit that was born out of necessity and was just too early for people to understand it.
I think it's one of the cooler tools.
There's no square. Yeah, so these assholes just put 3 different sizes of flat, 3 different sizes of Phillips in there. I don't own a single flat-headed screw. There's not one in the shop, because I would refuse to ever pay money for those. We'll replace these flathead bits with some different size star bits. So they're not proprietary. That's kind of cool. Star bit. It's just not, it's the speed of it is not in this part. I think we should do a timed trial here, Joe. They need to see how fast I can go from this bit to this bit in both of these. Ready, set, go. We have 2 screws. 1, 2. Okay. Now, twist that in. I need this guy. 1, 2. There we go. That was quicker. Stop. 14, 15 seconds. Okay, I might be eating my words here. Linus Tech Tips. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2. No, that was insanely quick. 1, 2. Stop. Gotta be honest, guys. This has so much potential with a ratcheting ass. Someone invent it. Next tool. All right, up next, we've got the Gopher 2, and I gotta be honest with you, these things are all over my parents' and my grandparents' home. I personally have seen these forever. Let's peep the infomercial here, guys, because you're gonna be pleasantly surprised with who's on it.
Billy Mays here for the Gopher.
Hello, William. Good to see you again. He looks young.
Grip and lift in one easy motion. Any object, big or small, it grabs, fits, and lifts them all.
Billy is picking up everything and anything with this sucker. This feels like the flimsiest bag of shit I've probably ever held. It costs 10 bucks. In the infomercial, it costs $12.95. Testing this, I don't really know. My dad actually still uses one of these while he's mowing the lawn. So like the best use case scenario is he'll just lean over and grab like a dog bone or something out of the yard, which I think is hilarious. The way he's using it is the way the Lord intended it, to pick things up when you're too lazy to bend over. So when you're mowing the lawn, grab yourself a Gopher. For 10 bucks, you can't beat it. Next, we've got alien tape, and I will say, this is easily the best package I have touched all day. It just feels way more quality. I've never heard of this stuff. Joe said it is quite popular. 20 bucks for 3 rolls of tape. Gotta be honest, Joe, you and deal hunting don't get along.
The whole reason I bought this is my dad actually came home one day with a package of this at church on Sunday. He like showed it to me. He's like, look at this new tape I found. Hopefully it's better than all the other tapes I tried.
Alien, what is he trying all this tape on? Reusable! Oh! Damn it, Pula, did you hear that? It's reusable. Suitable on wood, marble, tile, metal, plastic. Not suitable on wet surfaces, wallpaper, or mounting shelving and heavy objects. You and your rules. I gotta watch the infomercial because that's where all of the real information is.
Alien tape, a new double-sided tape that doesn't use adhesive.
Get the f out of here. This motherfucker's hanging weights. Horizontal weights, and then hangs a shelf. Hold on! The number 2 thing in the video is hanging a shelf. And then it literally says right here, if mounting a shelf, do not add heavy objects. Basically saying, not recommended. Screw that, right? Reuse it over and over again. You can stick things on tables and pick the whole table up. What? Your children's food to their table plate. That's a bit aggressive. We're not gonna do that one. Come on, give me something more extreme. Did we bring all those weights that we were talking about getting into weightlifting? No?
Nano grip technology.
I love hearing things like that. Thousands of microscopic, tiny little cups gripping on everything.
Danger, danger, danger.
I love being American, but having an Aussie accent would be badass. They're just using this tape in the same fashion you would use any double-sided tape. Give me a scenario where you would need reuse, please. Leaves no residue. Yep, they're hanging another shelf, Joe. Don't put anything on it, ma'am. They're hanging a photo. No permanent holes. Do they know that there's double-sided tape that doesn't cost $20 for 3 rolls? I still haven't seen a single scenario in this infomercial where you would need to reuse double-sided tape. You just did a promotion for double-sided tape. Anyway, when would you want to reuse tape? I don't know. It's the holidays. And if we wanted to hang some shit, you idiots who made that infomercial, you might want to take it down eventually and replace it with other shit. Probably a good time for double-sided tape that needs reused. What should we stick to? Something.
We have a shelf?
Shut the f up. Give me that shelf. It looks like it had a great life. Okay, so out the gate, it's so thick. We got our alien tape here. Now, I'm not knocking the product, just so you guys know. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I will say that marketing team needs fucking fired. That was a terrible infomercial. Phil would have fired the living shit out of it. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I was supposed to stick something else on it or what the hell's going on here, Sam. As I've mentioned in the past, if you want scientific testing, not the place. Okay, shelf. They said to slam it, right? Wow. Okay, before we do anything, you guys think that thing's level? $5 bucks is between the lines, between the middle 2 lines. That looks pretty good.
It's definitely not level, I can tell you.
Bring Joe's very incredibly masculine jug of water over here too.
Oh no, not my jug, please, no. No, that's a new one, no, please.
Oh man,
no.
Were you drinking your water today, Joe?
I was.
Okay,
Well,
who's taking the bet?
I'll take the bet, it's not level.
Eat shit, pull up, let's go! Ha ha! Oh!
it's like right on.
Well, you just won $100 off of me, so I know you're good for it. So you don't have to give it to me right now.
Why do you have $5?
Why do you have a $5 bill? They're gonna think this is staged. What the hell?
I had it in it was in the key jar this morning. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this, but this wallet doesn't.
Oh, it's a crispy one too. When I looked at it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I nailed that. All right, so don't put heavy objects on it.
It's going down.
Yeah. Save the water.
What? Wait a second.
This is a feature.
Wow. So you're supposed to be able to now take this off and reuse it.
Allegedly.
It's stretchy though. It's the only thing that makes it different than regular double-sided tape. No one asked for that. I do think though that for like hanging like wall signs and artwork and stuff, that is a good intention for it. Everything on our wall is screwed to the wall. I'm gonna take that block off the wall there. For our OG fans, watch the original build channel, I'm gonna give a t-shirt to someone that can randomly tell me what video this was in. Live, laugh, poop. Excellent. Okay. I gotta wash this first, and then we're gonna hang that sign. This is not coming clean at all. Wash the strip tape under running water. Let it air dry. Use a blow dryer on the low setting. Do not use paper towels to dry the strip. Washing my kids is less intensive, and they're toddlers. So it seems pretty clean. The stretch is interesting to me. It does not feel sticky at all. Nope. Now that I recall, that was never in a video on the main channel, but this was. And if you could comment which video this was in, I'll give a t-shirt to someone who has the best comment.
1 hour later.
This is taking excessively longer than it should, but I will say, while I burn my hands, the heat is making it, look, it's sticking again. That's wild. You know what this would be good for too? Carpets.
Yeah.
Because you could peel it up and then you could heat it up, pull it off, clean it, and then put it back down. Double-sided tape for carpets sucks. But that shit. I mean, it's sticky, but is it sticky enough?
Nice. Oh.
Hold on, maybe you think, does it need pressure, do you think? Bam! It's working. I mean, I can't get behind this product. I think Tyler Tube did a video on it. I didn't watch it because I can't read. If you want a more in-depth kind of test of it, go ahead, watch that. For me, not really doing it. I'm gonna stick to my traditional double-sided tape. Sorry, alien tape, kick rocks.
Oh no!
Next thing. Next, we've got the Lizard Cam.
Lizard Cam, the amazing new micro camera that goes anywhere you can't see.
I do not know an instance in which I wouldn't want a camera on a rod named after a lizard, but it looks like it's a flexible micro inspection camera if I was just to guess. It feels like there's absolutely nothing in this box. This box is literally nothing. Impeccable packaging. Selling for $24.99. We bought it for $34 because of inflation. So let's see what the claims are on this son of a bitch.
You struggle and strain to see in tight places?
I do struggle and strain to see in tight places.
It easily gets into hard to reach places.
It goes anywhere you can't see. I need it. Oh, it's got a color screen. Shove that shit in the dryer vent. Why do you need to see in there? Oh, it's a leaky pipe. It's got a hook? No. Give me that engagement ring you just bought. Yeah, this is what's gonna pull shit out of that clogged drain of yours from when you were using your Manscaped in the shower, yeah.
I can explain.
So this thing has some utility. I'm not gonna hate.
Don't be hating.
$34 for a little wireless. It is so light, Joe. The lightest. I'm curious on the quality of this. So straight out the box, pretty shitty. Feels like a lot of junk in the hand. Does not come with batteries. Joe had to go buy these. Actually had to pull these out of the media budget, so if the camera turns off, you could thank the Lizard Cam. Maybe we start shooting our videos on the Lizard Cam. In case you're one of those individuals who struggle with controls, this one's a tough one. Check it out. You've got your screen, you got your Lizard, and one single power button. Lizard Cam. Can you even see it on there? Yeah. What's that refresh rate look like? There you are, huh? There he is. Why is it in the wrong direction?
Wait,
hold
what?
on. The camera turns. Can you see what I ate last night?
You put it in the back.
What do you think? Huh? What's up there? We good? We're clean. How about, it's not anti-fog if you were wondering. Let's stick this in somewhere weird. Sam, come here.
In your experience, what should I be expecting in terms of sensation?
No, just put this in somewhere awkward and I'll see if I can guess what it is. It's all foggy. It's a brown eye.
It's actually not bad. How much was this?
$34. See, the thing is, you gotta like find the thing you need for it, right? There's no light on it though, Joe. Like you're in a dark spot, it doesn't go to night vision. I'm not getting it.
It's also pretty short, I feel like.
Super short. What do we got there, Lizard Cam? Nothing. Literally can't see a thing. Whatever you're looking for, you gotta be like on it. Like you have to be like this close or else the light doesn't work in the dark. All right, I will hold the cam. You will shove the rod. Ooh, look at that. Sam,
what's it looking like?
I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it actually looks pretty decent.
Oh yeah. There's our cylinder head. Let's see.
Keep going. Go deeper. Deeper. Insert it deeper. Look at the carbon buildup. Let's go. Another thing to use on the mini truck. And I gotta say, for $34, formerly $24, if you need to be using a super cheap option for like something like this, I like this one. This one gets a thumbs up for me. The last one, you're gonna wanna stick around for this. Let's get into it. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Forearm forklift coming in the most impeccable packaging of the day, a plastic bag. Now I will say, I'm a big fan of these. I have a couple pairs of them. You'd be surprised. I don't actually just like to break my back when I lift stuff.
I don't believe you.
But they work pretty damn well. They run about 20 bucks and you get two of them in a pair. If you watch the infomercial here,
how easy it is to use these adjustable lifting straps.
These ladies and gentlemen that are in the infomercial are lifting things that are older than Joe, like a big screen TV, all by themselves, without bending over. Who doesn't want to do that? So we're gonna test my ability to lift things before and after the strap and just see, you know, how much more leverage I can get. I like the chest harnesses more, but these are pretty cool. It's for you, buddy.
cut it.
Okay, we just gotta pick up random items. Can I pick them up with or without? This is a crated piece of furniture that one of our subscribers won in a last month's giveaway. Can I pick it up without the forearm straps? I don't know.
Not today.
That's too heavy. It is pretty fucking heavy. It's awkward though, because I'm only using fingertips. Now I will solo attempt this next lift. This is a completely improper use of this, but the first time I saw this, I saw some guys, they were picking up refrigerators with them, and I was like, dude, those are cool. I went and bought a pair on Amazon that night. So the intent here is, you don't have to use your, you don't have to bend over. Reality is, this isn't really what it's good for. They do help though. Probably not a good idea, but I did pick it up. I think next we should pick up the mini truck. What do you think, Sam?
I don't think it's happening, but I'm willing to try.
Hold on, I'm gonna try by myself. Can I lift it solo? No. Can I lift it without bending over? These are totally not for anything like this. They're mostly for like moving furniture. I see movers with them all the time. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Yes! Did it come off the ground? Did it? Hell yeah! Yes! Let's go! Forearm forklift for the W. You guys should be sponsoring me by this point. Let's go. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. I'm gonna go shit my pants. You guys better subscribe. See you on the next video.